Hi, I'm back for my second day of BEA Haul, and today I'm going to be sharing the Harlequin books that I got and the Harper books that I got. So today we're going to do two publishers since I didn't get nearly as much from any but Penguin. That's why it got its own video. Harlequin, the reason I got so much from them, that they were the second most populous publisher on my list, is because they were nice enough to invite me to two of their events. I went to the High Tea on Wednesday, and that was really, really fun. They had tasty food and lemonade, since I don't drink tea. That was nice. And also to the blogger breakfast before BEA on Thursday, and I got to eat a bagel, which was a nice start to my morning, especially since our hotel didn't freaking have free breakfast. I mean, hello, chain hotels, that's kind of part of the deal, is free breakfast. Continental breakfast is important, yo. Anyway, I can just hear Steph laughing anytime I sound remotely gangsta. She would die. So, that was for you, Steph. I love you. Anyways, at both of those, they had a bag of books, and so all of my Harper books came from those events. I actually didn't get any from their booth because they have pretty crazy lines, and I had already good things. So, anyways, the first one is one that I'm gonna check out because why not? Modern Dating, a field guide, and obviously, I am single, and if I'm 25 going and 26 and single, I'm probably doing something wrong, so maybe this can explain something or be hilarious. I'm really okay with either outcome because I don't take all of that seriously at all. There's not much I take entirely seriously. Alright, and then the second one that I have is another adult title, and it is called The Returned by Jason Mott. And this is the one that they're really pushing this year. Even the arc is really nice. It's got that velvety finish on it. It's a sort of thought-provoking kind of novel where it's about a family. Their son died, and then he shows up one day years later, and they don't know if he's their actual son, and this is happening all around the world as people's dead loved ones are coming back. And not as zombies, but as they were, only it might not be them, and it's this mysterious thing. Anyways, they're really pushing this. And I love seeing that Harlequin is trying to be something other than romance novels. Not that there's anything wrong with romance novels. Obviously, there's a market for it, and people love them, and I am all for escapism. So if you love romance novels, rock on. But Harlequin is starting to do some really, really good things in YA fiction, and they're branching out with Mira into fantasy and historicals and things like that. And I just love seeing that they're diversifying as a publisher because I think there's space for more publishers doing awesome things. Anyways, this is apparently by a poet, so I'm expecting really pretty writing, and I hope that I love it since it's their big push of the season. The other adult Harlequin title I got was Tea Time for the Firefly by Shona Patel. It's set in India, and it's about racial tensions, and it's set in the post-World War II era. So that sounds really cool to me. Then the YA books, which you guys all probably care about more anyway. So first up, I want to talk about, I got 3 hardbacks, and I think these are the only hardbacks that I got while I was at BEA. And I have to say, I didn't know this, but Harlequin is doing amazing things with their hardbacks. So anyways, you can see the first one is The Eternity Cure by Julie Kagawa, which is actually a signed copy to go with my signed copy of the Immortal Rules from last year. And I didn't like this one as much, but I'm still hoping for the series overall. So anyway, but what's really cool is, as beautiful as this jacket is, look underneath. Look at that. And then inside, it's like that. So, wow, they're putting some work into their hardbacks, and I love it. So, I just wanted to point that out because it's not something that I knew. And then Pushing the Limits by Katie McGarry, which I loved. And again, you can see that the underneath the jacket, it looks so cool. So yes, I approve of what they're doing and dare you to. And again, there's under the jacket. I just love when it's not all boring under the dust jacket. And both of those are signed as well. And I love Katie McGarry's books. I've read both of those and loved them. So Katie McGarry is awesome. And then the final thing that I got from Harlequin Teen is Heartbeat by Elizabeth Scott, which doesn't have an official cover yet. This one, I've not read an Elizabeth Scott novel before, but I guess I will start here. This is about Emma, whose mother died, and she apparently meets a bad boy, and that helps her get through her grief. Not exactly my niche read, but I'm going to give it a try. I mean, she's got a ton of books, so obviously there's a reason they keep publishing her. So going in and hoping it will be awesome. Now switching to Harper Teen, I got one adult, or not Harper Teen, Harper Collins. I got one adult title, and that is The Valley of Amazement by Amy Tan. And this may be one of my favorite covers from BEA. Look how pretty it is. It is also freaking massive. Let's compare that to another book. See? Massive. And this is about courtesans in turn of the century Shanghai and San Francisco. It does a lot of things, spanning a lot of history. I'm pretty excited about it. This, I've been meaning to tell you when things come out. This comes out in November. I'm so bad about remembering to do things. And coming out in October, Find Me by Romilly Bernard. From their Harper Teen imprint. Harper Teen and I don't necessarily always have the same opinions on books. I dislike a lot of what they publish, but Ashley Page approved of Find Me, so that means odds are high that I will enjoy it. And it's about, there's a super cute trailer park boy. That doesn't happen a lot in YA, so I'm excited about that. And then I got two that I just read the blurbs before this video, and I'm a little concerned now because this one mentions let's see, what happens when you put a suicidal 18-year-old, his ex-girlfriend, his best friend, and his kidnapped newborn baby in a truck and send them to grandma's house? Hilarious, deeply moving, mind-bending, original, romantic, and surprising, this debut teen novel by Emil Ostrovsky will appeal to fans of John Green, Chris Crutcher, and Andrew Smith. So the comparisons are working for me, but kidnapped newborn baby, totally not my style. Totally still gonna try it, but just, I'm wary. And then How to Love, which is about a couple who falls in love, and then he apparently abandons her pregnant. And I'm like, pregnancy? Why did I pick up a pregnancy book? I didn't know. Can't you put a pregnant girl on the cover so I know to avoid it? I'll still give it a try, but you might see this one come up as a giveaway because I just don't know that that's going to be my style. But maybe I will discover that there is a pregnancy book that I can read. Sorry, this just got really silly because my cat showed up and he's adorable. And the last one that I got is a middle grade called The Boy on the Porch by Sharon Creech, who I totally remember reading when I was in like elementary school. And this is about a young couple who finds a boy asleep on their porch, and he doesn't know anything about his history, and they adopt him and make a little family, I guess, which sounds pretty cool. I love stories about family being more about the people that you spend time with and who care for you than about what your blood is. So I think this could be super cute. Also, middle grade is so short. 151 pages. I love how quickly I will get through this when I come to this in my reading list. So, most of those came out in October and September because pretty much everything at BEA comes out in October and September. So I'm going to be buried under a mound of books. This is me being buried. Anyways, I will be back tomorrow with some more books for you guys. I hope you're enjoying these because they take some time to film because I have to study the books beforehand. So I'm not just like, oh, here's a book. Alright, now that I made a stupid face, it is time for me to go. Peace.